beauties. Welcome to the Pageant Diaries. I'm Khadliso. So today we're celebrating the crowning of the new Miss World Opal from Thailand. On May 31st, 2025, Opal made history as the first Thai woman to win the title, topping a field of 108 contestants at the 72 Miss World Beauty Pageant that was held in India. Opal's journey is truly inspiring. After facing some health challenges in her teenage years, she became a passionate advocate for breast cancer awareness. Her determination and resilience have made a significant impact, and we're so inspired by her story. A huge congratulations to her on her well-deserved win. I'll also like to give a shout out to the first runner-up from Dopia. So in this video, we'll be sharing highlights from the Miss World pageant competition. Stay tuned. And to our viewers, we want to hear from you what you think about the new Miss World 2025. Share your thoughts in the comments below.
So I'm going to join you there. You know the drill. There's going to be a common question for all of them. I'll be right here if you could give me some space. Thank you so much. And all you get is 45 seconds. You need to speak your heart out and impress the judges and the audiences here. All right? Starting with you. Go for it, Martinique. Why do you think you should be the Miss World America Caribbean?
Thank you for this question. Namaste India, bonjour la Martinique, hello world. To me, it's not about why I should be the next Miss World America. It's about what I can bring out of this. I came from a little Caribbean island you may not know, but I'm wearing the Caribbean Sea with me tonight. And where I come from, we have big dream. And we have also great thinker. One of them is Sir Frantz Fanon that once said, each generation must discover his mission, fulfill it or betray it. And tonight, I'm standing here to fulfill mine. Throughout my association, Maison L'Amour, Maison means home in French, and L'Amour means love in Creole, I want to shine a light on a cause that remains silent for too long, mental health. I want to be the voice for those who was unheard and unseen, and also say that we can, from a small island, we can change the world. Thank you.
Thank you. You're a live example for making it happen. Dreams do come true, and wish you the best. Thank you so much. Brazil, the same question applies to you. Why do you think you should be Miss World America and Caribbean?
Good evening, everyone. Namaskar, Hyderabad. I come from a country that is very rich in diversity. I learned so many values from my country, such as love, hard work, and culture. I'm so thankful for this journey because I could meet all these amazing women up there. Their stories really make me feel honored, and their dreams now is part of my dreams. If I'm crowned Miss World America, I'm not going to only represent my purpose, but also their stories, their purpose, our strength, and the soul of America. So thank you for this opportunity. And I want to have this opportunity to represent this strength and this diversity, because it's because of our diversity that we are so united. Thank you very much.
Brazil, thank you so much. And every word resonates. We are one world. Africa, if I could get some space right here in the center, thank you so much. And starting with you, Namibia, congratulations. And the question is, why do you think you should be Miss World Africa?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a huge honor for me to stand here. I'd firstly like to start off by congratulating all my fellow Miss World Africa contestants. I believe that every single woman is proficient enough to carry the Miss World Africa title, and I'm so incredibly honored to have been part of such an amazing batch. I am a child of the soil, and a quote that best encapsulates that is by Catherine Defray. It goes as follows: like seeds with potent power to push through tough ground and become mighty trees, we hold innate reserves of unimaginable strength. We are resilient. I believe that this encapsulates the spirit of Africa, and I believe that this embodies who I am as a woman: resilient, tenacious, and a fervent desire to serve the community I find myself in and the world at large. Thank you.
Extremely grounded, Namibia, and very strong. Wish you the best. Ethiopia, the same question goes to you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskaram, India, and Salam, Ethiopia. My name is Hasif Daraja, and growing up, I never thought I would ever be in this place. I've always had so much compassion for kids and children in Ethiopia. That's why I joined Maya Foundation that helps children and kids and their mothers with hydrocephalus and spinal bifida. Ethiopia is the cradle of human being, the birthplace of coffee, and different things that the world don't know about. My country has so much to teach Africa and the world, and I believe me being here tells every single girl in my country and out there in the world that dreams do come true, and never give up on what you have. I am the living testament of that, and I will carry that throughout. Thank you so much.
As they say, it's time for Africa. Wish you the best. Europe, if I could get some space right there between the continent. Here we go. And as you know, what the question is, first with Poland, the question is, why do you think you should be Miss World Europe?
Thank you for the question. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I will find points in common in our diversity because our diversity is our strength. I will create the space where every culture, tradition, and language are valued and respected. I will raise important issues, draw attention to them, and find solutions. One of them is mental health of Europeans, because it's constantly deteriorating. And I'm doing it in Poland, and I would love to do it for people in Europe and all around the world. Thank you.
Thank you. We need more people like you on this planet. Thank you so much. In Ukraine, the same question goes to you. Why do you think you should be the Miss World Europe?
Hello, world. Thank you for the question. I believe I should be Miss Europe because I never chased the crown. I follow the joy of the journey. I truly believe that you need to enjoy every day in your life as if it were your last. It doesn't really matter where you came from or what you've been through. What really matters, who you want to be and what you do to achieve your dreams and goals. And we live in a world that often forgets how to feel. And if I can teach even one person in the world to choose love over fear and empathy over ego, then I already won. Thank you.
A true visionary, wishing you the best, both of you, Europe. And last but not the least, if I could, thank you so much. It's Asia and Oceania. And my question is, why do you think you should be Miss World Asia and Oceania? Kamusta ka, mabuti?
Magandang gabi, mabuhay. Namaste, India. For me, a continental winner should have a belief in intercontinentedness. And throughout my stay here at Telangana, together with my sisters, I've known a more meaningful life by discovering wonderful pieces of who they are, such as Indonesia's problem-solving skills, Nepal's gentleness, Sri Lanka's strength, India's warmth, and these qualities have added depth and value to who I am. So if I have the honor to be Miss World Asia, I will lead purposefully, carrying these strengths, because at the end of the day, this is all about the communications and connections we make that shape us. And it is our hearts that allow us to share it to the world. Thank you.
Salamat. Salamat. It is indeed. Wish you the best. Savadika, Thailand. My question is the same that goes, why should you be chosen as Miss World Asia and Oceania?
Thank you, Sachin. Namaskaram. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. To the question, to me, I see this as like when you're taking care of a garden, everyone can water the plants, but in order to make a beautiful and long-lasting garden, you need someone who stays. And it applies the same with Miss Asia and Oceania. You don't only introduce people with the title of yourself, but on the other hand, you make sure that they feel that you are staying and standing up for them. Through my Beauty with a Purpose project, I learned that to live my life to the fullest, it's about giving back the life and the dreams to those that were taken away. And that is why I'm standing here today, to be the light of hope, to be the light of strength, and to leave my legacy until the last breath of my life. Thank you.
Thank you. Every word they spoke.
Miss World Americas and Caribbean is Miss World Americas and Caribbean is Martinique. Wow, congratulations, Martinique. You're our first qualifier, Miss World Americas and Caribbean. Now it's the turn of Africa. The judges have voted. Miss World Africa is Ethiopia. Wow. Martinique and Ethiopia, our first qualifiers into the final four. Next, Europe. Europe, the judges have voted. Miss World Europe is Poland. just one place left. Congratulations, Poland. But we move now to Asia and Oceania. Miss World Asia and Oceania is Thailand. So as she comes down to join our other winners, put your hands together for Miss World Americas and Caribbean, who's Martinique, Miss World Africa, Ethiopia, Miss World Europe, Poland, and Miss World Asia and Oceania, Thailand.
I'm going to shuffle it up a little and you can choose your judge. Go for it. Take a pick. And it is Manushi Chiller.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm great. So your question is, in a world of misinformation, how can young leaders like you lead with truth, dignity, and gratitude?
Thank you for. I feel as a future leader, we have to take time to understand the information we have, because now with all those actuality we can have, we don't know, and we don't know if it's true. Take our time, each information, and after believe what our intuition and heart says to choose the right answer. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Transparency is the way forward. Thank you so much and wish you the best. Ethiopia, request to please step forward. Go for it. This is your moment. Thank you. Africa. All right. You want to pick it? Is the Dapper.
Hi, good evening. Miss World stands for. How do you respond to those who misrepresent what it truly means?
Thank you so much for this question. Because as Miss World Ethiopia, I have faced a lot of criticism from my country. A lot of people think Miss World is just another pageant, another beauty contest, but it is more than that. There are so many children and mothers behind me that get so many things from me from standing here. I am the first ever Ethiopian to ever make it this far, and I hold so much pride in it. And I believe making it here is not only for me or for Ethiopia, but for the mothers and children out there, for the kids out there. It is so much more than pageantry and beauty and anything. It is about purpose, and my purpose is to show you that you can do it. Thank you.
You've already won our hearts by setting a benchmark for all the Ethiopians, so wishing you the best. Thank you so much. Poland, may I request you please step forward. Thank you. Okay, go for it. It is Namrata Shirodkar Gattamanenini.
Good evening, and good evening to all four of you, and I think all four of you are winners. So to get on with the question, what truth about this experience in Telangana would you share that no headline or rumor could ever explain?
Thank you for the question. I consider my greatest success so far is to overcoming my excessive shyness. And now I'm so happy that I can say that I have a really great time connecting with others. And I'm talking about this because in Miss World, or my Miss Polonia role now, this is one of my favorite things, that I can meet people constantly and learn and inspired by this. And one of my favorite experience here in Telangana is the hospitality, because this country, this region, yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You actually became our second home, because you remind me of my Polish hospitality too. And you are always returning your smiles, hugs, everything. So thank you so much. But I have the most memorable experience, and this is the experience from Hospital IG, where we were visited. And the people there, even despite the difficulties of the situation, were so warm and given us the warmth that we gave them. And once in a high tea, I met a boy who was always so warm to me. He was talking to me about Polish players from FC Barcelona. What an accident, because one of my very first projects was about this too. So I think nothing is more important than other people. So that's why I think hospitality, relationships here in Telangana are the most memorable for me. Sorry, thank you.
Thank you for your kind and gracious words for Telangana. And I would say, in Telangana style, Dhanyavadalu. All right, Thailand, I request you please step forward. I couldn't really hear it there. Thank you. Too many choices. Sonu Sood.
Congratulations, and you all are looking gorgeous. Well done.
Thank you so much.
So my question is, what has this journey taught you about truth and personal responsibility in shaping how stories are told? I'll repeat the question. What has this journey taught you about the truth and personal responsibility in shaping how the stories are told?
Thank you so much for the question. And being here is the greatest opportunity I could ever have in life. And one thing that I learned being here at the Miss World is the responsibility of how tourists is perceived. And I think that one big thing that we can do here, me and all the girls, including everyone here in the hall, is being the person who all of the people in our lives look up to. Because I always believe that no matter who you are and no matter how old you are, no matter what title you hold in your life, there is always a person next to you, whether it's a child, whether it's an adult, it could even be your own parents that look up to you in a way. And the best way to lead people is to lead with your gracefulness in your actions. That is the best thing we can do to the people around us and in our world. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Reinstating actions speak louder than words. Thank you and wish you the best. Well, this is the moment that changes a life forever. I can definitely tell you that. And for the final announcement, we have with us on stage Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, Shri A. Revanth Reddy Garu sir, Mrs. Julia Molly CBE, and the reigning Miss World, Christina Piskova. A warm welcome to all of you. And on that note, it's time for us to announce who has secured. Are we ready for this? Who has secured the 4th position? May I please request Mrs. Julia Molly CBE to do the honors.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 4th place, Martinique.
Congratulations, Martinique. And now I request Ms. Julia Molly to announce the third position winner.
In third place is Poland.
Poland.
So we're going to ask our two remaining contestants to come forward in front of the throne.
All right. The moment we all been waiting for. Now we get to know who our new Miss World will be. It is over to you, Mrs. Julia Molly.
Well, Miss World 2025 is Thailand.
Opal Sujata from Thailand is the 72nd Miss World.
Yes, Opal represented Thailand in Miss Universe 2024, where she impressively finished as the third runner-up on November 17, 2024 in Mexico. Although she didn't take the crown, Denmark won that year. She was undoubtedly one of the standout contestants, and I personally rooted for her all the way. Interestingly, she faced some controversy later on, being stripped of her title due to a contractual breach when she participated in Miss World 2025 before completing her reign as Miss Universe Thailand 2024. Fast forward to her latest achievement, she's now the reigning Miss World 2025. Huge congratulations to her on this well-deserved win. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below.